All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Void Dweller, T, Jess, Armagus, Oe, and G-chan. Woo! I thought you had to sleep, Oe. I'm so glad to have everybody here. Please, if you're tired, you don't have to. Okay? That goes for everybody, by the way. Oh, you gotta get for an assignment deadline. Yeah. Good luck, Chi-chan, on your assignment. But anyway, you're too nice to me, Chi-chan. So anyway, last time on 428 Shibuya Scramble. Holy crap, the plot just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh my god. Like, it's just going in. Oh, I'm so sorry, OA. It just, now there's this, like, anime fighter girl called Canaan who's, like, really badass. And, like, she may or may not have been the murderer who killed all the guys who were like, carrying around the attaché case. And, like, oh my god. And now, and in Achi's story, he's mistaken freaking Maria for Hitomi, and then, like, it's like,
who are you? I have no idea who you are.
Oh, come on, Hitomi. Stop putting on such a ridiculous voice. It's obviously you.
What do you mean I'm not Hitomi?
oh my god, yes, and PBS, people eating pasta with ketchup. Utter blasphemy. Utter blasphemy. Okay. You seriously, exactly, Chi-chan. The story just keeps getting bigger in scope. What's going on? My mouse is not properly on the screen. Let's go. Okay. This screen is kind of useless. We have, damn, who are we gonna go to? Fuckberries. You know what? Oh yeah, I think I said I would let y'all decide. Out of the four who I can't do, Kano, Minorikawa, Osawa, and Maria, who would y'all like me to go to next? Cause we got a wide open palette at this point. Okay, two Marias, one Osawa.
It's okay, Jishan. By popular demand, she'll still have this ridiculous voice.
Okay. Yes, Void Dweller.
The sales clerk continues to stare at me.
You know, you look really familiar.
He says, huh? Really? I perk up at that. Maybe I can find out something about who the hell I am.
Yeah, you totally look like some pop singer or TV personality. I just can't remember who.
Oh, that's what you meant. And here I was thinking I thought you might find a clue to my true identity. I bet I'm some badass superhero. My shoulders slump in disappointment. Look, if you're trying to flatter me, how about a discount on that necklace? Let me roll for persuasion.
Sure, okay.
Woo! Hoo-hoo! I guess that was a nat 20.
I mean, it's just something I picked up on the side of the road.
The sales clerk stammers for a moment.
Okay, how about I take off 10,000? 30,000, and it's yours.
Hell the fuck yeah! You beat it! That perks me right back up. Guess I'm easy to please.
The narrator is officially a character. Get your mind out of the gutter. That's not what she means, and you know it.
Sure. You might need to buy some new clothes, too.
He points to my sweater. Huh? Oh, it's ripped. Fuck berries. There's a tiny tear in the left shoulder. I wonder if I was injected with something.
So, what do you want to do about the cat?
The sale clerk heads.
Want me to dispose of it for you?
He gestures at my costume with his jaw. Huh. Alright. What should I do?
Let's see. I'm gonna go with A. Because I think the more she has the cat costume, the better.
I feel a little guilty about having him go out of his way for me more than he has already. Maybe I should deal with it myself. I'll do it myself.
Hello, NGH. Welcome to the stream.
He looks a bit disappointed when I tell him that. Fuck berries. I'm probably the wrong choice. I'll buy the necklace for 30,000 yen and leave the knick-knack paddywhack shop. I'll own the costume with me. But as I walk along, I start regretting my decision. I can't find a good place to throw the cat outfit away. Finally, I spot a convenience store that looks like it'll do just fine.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that, OA. Hope everything's okay with your tooth.
One of the employees is out front, cleaning out the trash can. Several large garbage bags line the side of the road. Perfect. Perfecto. Maybe I can have him toss out the costume along with everything else. Excuse me, so I got this old cat suit here and not the kind people like. I figure it can't hurt to ask.
Yeah, I know.
The shop boy takes the costume for me.
Takuo Okado, 22-year-old getting by on part-time employment. Recently, after a number of employees quit in rapid succession, the owner hurriedly took on several new hires. But for some reason, instead of everyone chipping in on the cleaning, Okado always winds up stuck doing it. Okay.
You're here to throw this thing out? I get it.
He sounds wholly unsurprised. Probably because it's not the kind of cat suit that people like. He accepts it so blithely that I actually feel bad.
It's been like this all morning.
He says.
I don't even care anymore. Just throw away what you need and be on your way, I guess.
It's been like what all morning? Surely you couldn't have run into any number of other kooky characters running all over the city.
I'm out here cleaning and people keep dumping trash on me. First it was this couple that up and threw a garbage bag at me.
Achi and Hitomi Osawa. The two have just run into a girl called Canaan. Yeah. Wait. Was that? Okay, I thought there was another thing there.
After that, some homeless looking guy came by, took all his clothes off and left.
What the? Sasayama. Huh. Still wondering about Sasayama. Detective Yuji Sasayama from the Shibuya precinct. At the moment, Sasayama is searching for a costume for his next disguise.
Like just now, some chubby girl tossed out some empty cardboard boxes and a bunch of empty bottles.
That must have been Shiri. She was probably drinking the burning hammer while she walked along.
I bet there's gonna be a gag later, if that's true. Like, I bet there's gonna be a gag later when it turns out that, like, she got skinny from drinking all of the burning hammer or something like that.
So when you came by just now with this thing, I knew right away. Yep. This again.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. 3 times, 4 times, what's the difference?
He flashes a bright smile, but it's clearly insincere. Then he looks at me more closely.
Huh? Aren't you the girlfriend of that dude who threw the bag of garbage at me and has the same exact voice? And the guy has the same exact voice as me, I mean?
What? No, not me. I don't have a boyfriend.
Guess I'm misremembering then. I swear the girl kind of looked like you too, but her voice was completely different. A lot more normal.
What do you mean normal? My voice is really pretty.
Sure, yeah. Well,
Anyway, thanks for your help with this. I give the guy a bow. Or a bow.
Yep, here's where her story crosses with Achi's again.
A few minutes later, near the station, I spot a sort of mall. Checking the direction from by the exit.
I can't read today.
Checking the directory by the entrance. I see that it's got several clothing shops and an arcade inside. They probably sell shirts here. I hurry on inside. The interior of this building is like a twisting maze of corridors. All of them overflowing with people. I take the escalator to the second floor and find myself amidst rows of arcade games. I was trying to get to the fashion area, but I must have taken a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
He's here. He's gonna be dodging people all day, isn't he?
Excuse me. You haven't seen a lost little girl, have you?
I turned to see a miserable-looking middle-aged man peering at me anxiously.
Teruo Toyama. He got separated from his daughter Hana while running from debt collectors. He's on edge, worrying that the men who are after him might take on a hostage.
Have you seen her? A little girl, about 10 years old.
A girl around 10? Huh. Have I seen her? Oh, what's her name?
Hana. Hana Toyama.
Hana. Oh, that's a pretty name. It means flower in English.
So, she's about yay tall.
The man launches into a rapid-fire explanation, describing the girl's features, hair, clothes, eye color, birthday, birthmarks. I get rather overwhelmed, actually.
I got separated from her around Center Guy. She likes this place, so I thought maybe she'd come here.
Center Guy? That's right. Now I remember! This is the guy I bumped into earlier in the afternoon, while I was racing around in the cat costume. He got separated from his daughter. Yikes. If she did come here, it's not going to be easy finding her in the midst of these crowds. Are you sure she didn't go back home, I asked?
Well,
There's this problem.
He mutters.
Going home isn't an option.
Well, that's not really an explanation.
Sorry to bother you. I'll look around a bit more. Here I go!
With that, Hana's father disappears into the crowd from whence he came. I'll leave the arcade and head for the fashion area. Time to pick out like 10 different outfits and then spend 2 hours in the changing room and then just wonder where all the time is gone and then knowing I have to go back home later. Fucking hell! I bumped into Mr. Yanagishida in a hallway lined with photo booths. Huh? Boss? What's he doing in a place like this?
Oh, Tama, you're out of the suit!
For some reason, he's got a bunch of magazines with black and white arrows strewn across the floor. Yeah, finally managed to get it off. How's that for a plot twist?
That's good. I wish you could have been at the sales demo without your face hidden away.
What are you doing? You mentioned something about a creek earlier? Are you going on a trip?
Yeah, I was. But then I remember something important. I'll get motion sickness, something fierce.
He sounds kind of proud of himself.
So yeah, no more trips for me. Heck, I don't even want to think about that now.
What about the money you owe? I ask, curious.
Well, as it happens, I think I may have found my solution.
Oh, it's not annoying at all, Void Dweller. It's really fun, but time passes way too quickly when shopping for clothes.
He brings a hand to his mouth and giggles.
Right here, I found a great way to make a killing.
Oh no! To earn a lot of money, usually in a very short time, and or with little effort. The phrase originated in the 19th century, in reference to hunters who were paid based on the number of kills they made.
He opens a magazine holding a real reveal scratch card with a potential 100,000 yen prize!
You just gotta scratch off one of these to win 100,000 yen. 100 grand. All I need
Sorry.
is 30 of them, and my debt's squared away. Each magazine I can nab is more money for me.
Oh no!
Despite his enthusiasm, his story doesn't quite add up. Are those scratch cards guaranteed to win?
No, of course not. It's a lottery sort of thing.
Well, then having 30 copies of the magazine is hardly a foolproof solution. But what do I know? I'm just an immortal witch and floating in the meta world. Quite the opposite, in fact. But I hold my tongue.
Okay then. Now that my goddess of fortune, Tom, is here, let me hurry and scratch these stickers off.
Oh.
Suckers off.
Jeez.
Yanagishida begins fervently scratching away at the first card with a coin.
Oh,
Oh, it's time to go to Bikini Bottom.
oh, that was a loser. Maybe the next one. Nope, that's a loser too. Damn it. So this one and this one.
In a spectacular display, he scratches off one losing card after another. Soon he's down to one last magazine. You're not a very lucky person, are you?
Oh, please don't say that.
Mr. Yanagishida looks like he's on the verge of tears. I stare at one of the losing scratch cards. You know, if you could just see the symbols through the card, you'd win for sure. I say jokingly. But what are the odds of that? I hold the card up to the light. When I do, I really can see the symbols through the card with certainty. Boss, I think I might have just... Shh! He interrupts me before I can share my shocking discovery. I look at him in surprise. Mr. Yanagishida has gone all pale.
Quiet, Tama. Those guys are here.
He shoved me into a photo booth. Oh god, anime situation. Those guys.
The debt collectors.
He hisses.
They just do not give up.
Well, yeah, it's their job. He clutches the sides of his head and his afro. Peeking out of the booth, I spot a pair of men who look pretty rough around the edges. Look like some yakuza. Is it those two?
Shh! Not so loud.
The men are looking around, and they're getting closer and closer, inch by inch.
What do I do? Oh, what do I do?
Mr. Yanagishida starts getting panicky.
Tama, what do I do?
I have no idea.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh.
Mr. Yanagishida whimpers.
Hello, Advanced Lamb. Welcome to the stream. Nah, we gotta help Mr. Yanagishida out. I think he's really cool and funny. Sorry, Advanced Lamb. It's because my schedule and the fact that I live in Australia.
This guy gave me a job, so I kind of own. I'll look around for a better place for the two of us to hide. Unfortunately, I don't really see anywhere that might work. We might be safest staying right where we are. Just stay nice and still, and we'll be fine. I whisper.
Yeah. You're probably right.
The curtain is drawn so people can't see inside. But just to keep up appearances, we start taking photos as if we're normal customers.
I really hope they don't look in here.
Mr. Yanagishida murmurs.
What'll they do? Will do if they find us?
They won't. Just don't worry. Despite my reassurances, it was a while before he stopped trembling. That'd be sad.
You know, Tama, they say that when a man and a woman meet under unusual circumstances, it's easy for them to fall in love.
Well, if you watch a lot of anime, that's true, but... Do they now?
They do. Going through an extreme situation together makes you fall for each other. So, wanna go get married?
No way. No thanks. Yeah, I am not having this conversation.
Anyway,
I don't know who's talking here. Yes, Advanced Lab.
Anyway, I think they're gone now. The debt collectors, I mean. Mr. Yanagishida peeks out and quickly scans the surrounding area.
they're gone. They're gone! So long, losers! Woo!
The sphere is given away to a burst of manic energy!
Guess I'm in the clear now. Thanks, Tama. Come on, let's take some commemorative photos.
Huh? To commemorate what exactly?
I hope so, Jess. Honestly, that would be amazing. Based on what Canaan said, I think that would be awesome.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Uh,
Okay, big smile now.
I have a feeling that some crazy girl with a biblical name, might take offense if she somehow gets her hands on these kind of photos. Somehow, I don't know why. It's just itching in the back of my head.
Ready? Cheese, butter, margarine.
Afro-life.
After that, I part ways with Mr. Yanagishida and head to a different floor. I don't remember being able to see through the scratch cards. That guy really ought to develop a proper work ethic.
Oh, wow. That's awesome, Advanced Lamb.
The third floor is packed with young girls. I can't stop singing that song.
That's right. There used to be a place with that, Ji-chan. I remember that. It was at the big mall in Central. They used to have that ages ago. You didn't, Eblis. Welcome to the stream, by the way. You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss any bad ends.
The third floor is packed with young girls. I spot a shirt that catches my eye and head to the fitting room to try it on. There, I realize there's something in my pocket. Something I must have been carrying around for a while. It's a photo. A photo of a white guy. Who the hell's this guy? I can't quite tell if I recognize him or not. This man. Oh, memory's coming back! Gah! Huh? Dangerous! I hear someone's voice inside my head. Oh, God. Oh, no. Meta world. Gah!
Stay away from him.
Flashes of memory flicker in my mind. I see a girl standing before me. I can't quite recall her face, but I get the impression she's someone very important. She speaks to me.
This man is dangerous. Stay away from him. Do you think that's Do you think that's an okay voice for her? But oh man. Ah! What the fuck is her secret past? Like seriously, what she went around the world? Is she some kind of secret agent or some shit? Like seriously.
That's all. Then I snap back to my senses.
Is that a good voice for Canaan? Because that's kind of the vibe I get from her.
Feels like I was right on the cusp of remembering something critical. At any rate, it seems there's some connection between me and the man in the photo. Try as I might, though, I can't recall any more than that.
Keep out. That is awesome. Awesome. That is an awesome outfit.
I tried the shirt I picked out. Yeah, that looks good. I'm a total badass. I decided to buy it, and then have the store toss out my torn sweater for me.
You should just give it to your thrift store. It's not that badly damaged.
I was about to go down the escalator. A young man strides up to me as if I'm an old friend. I wonder who in the world that could be.
There you are. I thought we were gonna meet on the second floor.
You know, you sound a lot like a store clerk I just met. You and me. What the hell is this guy talking about? I ain't never seen him before.
Ah, well. Anyway, come on. We have to go hide.
Alright. Why do we need to hide? Why?
Because those guys might have found us. They're outside.
He grabs my hand and I yank it away. Hey, come on, what gives? Is this some new pickup trick or something? Why is everyone trying to hit on me? That's because I'm not wearing the cat costume anymore. Whatever it is, it's way too aggressive. I get the heck out of there.
Hey, hey!
The guy keeps shouting, but I ignore him and try to slip away in the crowd. When I look back, though, I see that he's still following me. What do I do?
Okay, what happened on Achi's side? Alright. Let's see. Well, keep in mind, Jess, that she doesn't have any memories. Let's see. I'm gonna...
For now, maybe I should head to another floor. I hurry toward the back of bank of elevators. Bing bong bong bing. Bong bong bing bong.
Well, if it isn't Tama, what a quinky-dink.
It's Yanagishida again. I try to walk on by like I don't notice him, but it's already too late. I mean, hell, how could anyone not notice him?
Huh? Hey, where'd your boyfriend go?
Boyfriend? I have no clue what he's talking about.
Anyway, perfect timing. Can you give me back that magazine?
Nothing you're saying is making any sense. I peered at him in confusion. Once again, Yanagishida looks like he may start to cry.
Don't tease me like this. I dared give it to you, right?
No, you didn't give me anything.
I love... Oh god, OBS fucked up. Did y'all miss anything? Oh god. OBS just, yeah, it did. It did. OBS fucked up. Oh god damn it. You missed a screen? Oh, god damn it. Okay, let me go back up. Fucking hell. Okay. Yeah, no, for whatever reason, OBS decided to hiccup.
Anyway, perfect timing. Can you give me back that magazine?
Nothing you're saying is making any sense. I peered him in confusion once again. Yanagishida looks like he might start to cry.
Don't tease me like this. I dared give it to you, right?
No, you didn't give me anything.
I get it. Y'all wanted that 100,000 yen all yourself. So now you're playing tough. Is that it? I thought you were a good person. But I guess greed makes fools of us all.
No, I honestly have no idea what this is all about. But now he's all worked up and getting red in the face.
Look, you might have amnesia, but that excuse ain't gonna fly with me.
The amnesia has nothing to do with it. He doesn't seem to want to believe me, no matter what I say.
Come on, hurry up and just give it back. Otherwise I'm gonna start bawling here real loud.
What are you, 5 years old? He's gonna cry? Seriously? Oh, this guy's a real piece of work.
Well, what's it gonna be? You're gonna make a grown man cry.
It would certainly be pretty embarrassing if he starts sobbing now. But I can't exactly give him back a magazine I never had.
Uh-oh.
The elevator door's open.
This is probably the wrong choice.
Well, if it isn't our little entrepreneur, we've been looking for you.
It's the two thugs from before. And there's no avoiding them this time.
Asao Ozu and his underling Yutaro Sagawa, members of the Tenryugumi Yakuza syndicate. Ozu is quite frightening when angry. His nickname is Ozu the Ogre, but despite his strong emotions, he is very logic-driven. Sagawa is the archetypical punk who likes to get into scuffles, but he's also a really good cook.
Yipes!
Oh, that's him.
Yipes!
Time to go back to Bikini Bottom. The non-drag Yanagishida visitor into the elevator.
Save me, Tama.
He grabs hold of my hand. Hey, let go of me! Great, now I'm in the elevator too, and the doors are shutting.
Now then, you Mr. Yanagishida,
Says the bald-headed man.
there's nowhere else to run.
His tone is polite, but also pretty foreboding.
Whoa, wait, just hold on. I can get you the money. I'm just about to get loads of it.
Enough of your poppycock.
What is he, British or something? Balderdash. Trap, trap. Straight up nonsense. Taken from the Dutch papenkak, meaning soft dung.
Enough of your poppycock.
Snarls the younger guy.
I really mean it this time. Please, you have to believe me. I could pay 100,000 right now.
Oh, come on!
100,000? You're really carrying around that much?
Asked the bald man.
No, not me. The girl.
Oh, fucking hell! You traitor! The men turned on me in unison.
She's holding on to something that's worth 100,000 yen.
What? The sudden turn in the conversation has me all flustered.
Tama, please.
Yanagishida says.
Just hand it over.
I already told you, I don't know what you're talking about! The elevator stops at the first floor and the door's open.
Oh god. Wait, are the same two guys after both Yanagishida and Teruo? Are you serious?
Oh,
Standing on the other side of the door is the guy I ran into earlier. Hana's father. The bald-headed man snarls.
Toyama!
I'll just get the next one. Don't mind me. Whoop-de-doo!
Hana's father bolts like a startled hare. The bald man and his cronies stare after him.
Now's my chance!
Yanagishida hisses. He darts out of the elevator and makes a run to crawl for it.
Hey, after him!
Shouts the bald man.
After who? Him or him? Just over Toyama.
The two thugs race after Hana's father. Just a day in the life. A poster for the Ring Zero is behind me. They left me all by my lonesome. I'm worried enough to think about going after them. But before too long, I've lost sight of them all. It's the Ring or the Grudge. Oh no, the girl in both seem to be like really the same. Has anyone else ever thought that? For a long time, I just stand there, dumbfounded, like a hurricane victim lingering in the aftermath. What a day this has been. Well, at least the odds of anything else crazy happening are almost zero. It would take a miracle for more crazy things to happen to me. And my God, it's not like there's some entity in control of miracles that likes to torment me. When I finally get my wits about me, I realize I'm pretty hungry. That's right, I didn't get to eat lunch! I head for the 4th floor, where the restaurants are. Since I really didn't want to run into Yanagishida and those other guys again, I decided to take the escalator. As I'm riding it up, I heard a commotion coming from the floor below. It's a man's voice, shouting angrily.
Out of my way! Come on!
It could be any number of people.
I pay the outburst no heed and let the escalator take me up. I am done. I am 100% done with crazy shit happening. Seriously. I am done. Just done. 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 I'm gonna get my memory back and that's it.
Jitan, your forehead is fine. It's mine that is like absolutely disgustingly monstrous. Jeez. Don't worry about it.
When I arrive at the 4th floor restaurant section, the sign for a Chinese buffet catches my eye.
A style of dining where guests serve themselves freely from an array of prepared foods, taking as much of each as they want. Many hotels and restaurants tend to hold buffets at lunchtime or for brunch. Sometimes, however, this just winds up being a kind of cruel trap, with crowded lines making it take forever for you to even get near the food. Hello, Hala Mirage. Welcome to the stream.
Imabiki Chinese restaurant. The name means something along the lines of fire of morning. Jesus fucking Christ, how foreboding. I guess fire is important for cooking. But that's kind of an unsettling thing to call an eatery. Couldn't possibly be symbolic of anything. Oh well, I guess the name doesn't really matter. I'm gonna move to straight up devour some Chinese food. Come on, scallion pancakes! When I go in to enter, though, I'm stopped by one of the employees.
Oh my God! What the fuck is she doing?
Gah! Oh, you scared the shit out of me!
I'm sorry, miss. I'm afraid we're not accepting any more customers. I mean, we're not really open. Not just now.
She sounds a little bewildered by her own words. Also terrifying. Why not?
Well, you see, one of our other customers ate all of our food.
Someone in an entire restaurant out of food? That could only be one woman. Is that even possible?
What I'm trying to say, miss, is that we're closed for the day.
Go figure. Looks like Mr. Yanagishida's bad luck has rubbed off on me. I guess I'll have to look for another restaurant to...
We don't know why she's crying yet, Void Dweller. I guess they're going to tell us in a different story. Oh, there's the little girl.
Hold on.
Who's the kid? It's Hana.
Lying idly across the streets in the seats in the waiting area, at the front of the restaurant is a young girl. Is this the girl that dismal-looking fellow has been searching for? Oh, the older, bald, dismal-looking fellow? My God, I've run into so many dismal-looking fellows today. Jeez Louise. She looks so sad it makes my heart ache. I can't just leave her here alone. Excuse me, is your name Hana? She looks wary at the question. Your father's been looking for you, I say. Hana ignores me and just stares at the ceiling. Hey, you, how about you try to find your dad together? Want to play Fortnite all together after wheelers or whatever the kids do these days? Yo, yo, hip, yo, G? God damn it. I coax the girl into getting up. Then I call out to the restaurant staffer.
Oh my God.
Excuse me. Ah! Where should I go to ask them to put an announcement on the PA system?
To know. Maybe the first floor. The security office.
Thank you, terrifying lady. Right, there we go.
I'm so sorry about that, Chi-chan.
I take Kano with me and we get on one of the elevators together.
Okay. I have a story to tell you since you mentioned something like that. Ji-chan, something very similar happened to me ages ago. One of my few good memories from junior high is I won one of the spelling bees during junior high. I couldn't believe it. But I won it on a total fluke in that they gave me a second chance on one word. That the word was quirky. But I had misheard them. I thought they said quarky, which isn't a real word, but that's what I thought they said. And that's how I said it, in repeating the word back. And so they actually gave me another chance when saying it. They actually said it again. Because I guess they realized I had misheard the word. And I had actually won. And I actually went on to the, I think it was from the school-wide to the county-wide or something, or Northern New Jersey-wide spelling bee. This was like a couple of decades ago because I am old. And I think I got to like the third round of that when there was one word and I should have spelled it the way I first thought, but I had done so much crap about like weird words and spelling, and like I panicked, and there was one word that it was fennel, and my gut reaction was to spell it Fennel, which is the correct spelling, but it was like, oh my god, no, they wouldn't put a word that sounds exactly as it's spelled in a fucking spelling bee. There's got to be a trap. Oh yeah, you could tell what year it was because I asked my parents for GoldenEye 007 because I won that spelling bee as a present. And so that whatever year that it was, that year, and I spelled it Fennle, and it's like, nope, that was wrong. So fuck me. And later, when we got home, I found that my mom had actually had a box of fennel in it's some kind of food, by the way, in the pantry. I was like, oh come on, seriously. So that will always be. I will never be able to disassociate fennel from spelling bees, and that it was okay. Like I was like, they actually gave a word that's spelled the way it sounds. They're like, come on, jeez. Anyway, back to this story that y'all came here for. Do you know my father?
His tone is pretty brusque. Well, I don't really know him exactly.
Then, are you a debt collector?
I laugh and shake my head. Would a debt collector be wearing an outfit like this? Hana lets out a deep sigh.
So, you're just kind of butting in then?
Huh? Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I can't just leave a little girl alone. I can't help but grin sheepishly. That's just how I do. I feel like something about sad little Hana is stirring in my lost memories.
Interesting. I wonder, was she left alone as a child too or something? Or maybe she reminds her of her own little sister. Or, well, she's a twin, but Hitomi could be younger.
If I just came out and told her that, though, she'd probably think it was a total weirdo. So I decided to say something else.
Let's see. Hana is cynical, so I think she might like A better, but I think that's, I don't know. I really would rather do B.
Guess I'm just the sort of person who can't ignore someone in trouble.
You're weird.
Hana looks away from me. God damn it. When I get to the security office, I hear voices coming from inside. I wonder what they're talking about. I peek in through the crack in the door and see a man with a cane speaking with a security guard.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If he's speaking with the police, it has to be him. Kano's mentor. I forgot his name for a bit. That's gotta be Kano's mentor then. That's gotta be him. It has to be. Oh my god. I really do think Sasayama might be the true enemy, which would be amazing.
many exits are there that lead outside?
To Tenno. Yes. That's his name. Thank you, Jess.
There's the main entrance on the first floor, along with 2 side entrances. Also, there's one down on the first basement level, another in the second basement.
The security guard spoke with polite precision.
I see.
Says the man with the cane.
I need you to shutter all exits, except for the main entrance, right away.
Understood, sir.
Bing bong bong bing. Bong bong bing bong.
Attention, all shoppers.
The announcement comes in over the loudspeaker.
Due to maintenance, all first floor entrances other than the main entrance have been closed. We apologize for the inconvenience. Customers wishing to leave, please use the main entrance on the first floor.
I'm not sure what just happened, but it sounds like the main entrance is now the only way out. Come on, I say. Let's have them make an announcement for us. Oh, fuck berries. But when I turn around, Hana is gonna. More posters for the ring or grudge or whatever. She must have run off when I was distracted.
Uh-oh, who is this? Probably it's the Yakuza guys.
Well, looky here. If it ain't that little cutie again.
Yep.
The 2 thugs that were after Yanagishida come strolling toward me.
Wow, you're a speedy one, huh?
Says the bald man.
Weren't you downstairs just now? And did you change your clothes too?
Oh, come on! What do we have, a doppelganger running around? He looks me over, seeming impressed.
Hey, hold on. Let me see your face.
The younger man grabs me by the wrist. Oh, y'all are in a world of hurt.
You know Yanagishida, yeah? Go on and give him a quick little call for us.
He gives me a sharp yank. Y'all shouldn't have done that, bucko. Let go of me.
Can it, Curly? Just give the man a call and we're all good.
I have nothing to do with that guy.
Do it now!
These guys ain't even listening to me. Now I'm pretty pissed off. I said, I have nothing to do with that guy! Hi-ya! I whip my manhandled arm to wide arms at the younger man flying to his stack of boxes. Always gotta be a stack of boxes in combat scenes. Guess he must not have been expecting that I was just that badass. He hits hard. The impact knocks him out cold. One punch!
Well, just who the heck are you?
The bald man asks, his eyes wide. I have no idea. Shut up! I'll tell him. You're next!
Ugh.
Hell yeah. Whoa!
I flash a winning grin. He gathers up his fallen friend and drags him away as fast as he can go.
That is such a cool look.
Okay, that was pretty strange. Maybe I am a superhero? It's just like when I was fighting Miku. My body seems to know how to pull off all these moves instinctively.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Maybe she has like some same super soldier formula like Canaan and stuff like that. That would be amazing. And maybe that's how they met and everything.
Am I a martial artist, maybe? Probably. Anyway, I gotta find Hana. Easier said than done. I wander around the building, but I don't see any sign of the girl. Maybe she went back home? Eventually, I slipped down onto a bench in a corner. Oh, I wish I could go home, too, I muttered to myself.
Holy fuck!
Something cold presses against my neck. What? Is that what I think it is? Oh, crap.
Make a scene and I'll slit your throat.
Oh, no, it is a knife. Fuck my life! Two foreign men grabbed me with the arms from either side.
I thought all these guys were killed. Oh, God. Let's see.
In that moment, fragmentary passage floods through my mind.
Oh, my God.
I'm on a street. Looks like some place in the Middle East. I'm being dragged along by several men. I'm too scared to speak. There are people on the street, market vendors, but none of them seem willing to get involved. The men drag me into some back alley. Help me. Please, somebody help me. I'm being abducted. That's the one jumps down in front of me! The figure brandishes a knife threateningly at the men. The blade moves with dazzling speed. My captors are all down in mere moments. Oh my god, that was so hot! Who is this? Who came to save me? I try my utmost to drag my memories to the surface. It's a girl. That's right. I'm certain of that much. I don't remember her face, but it's a girl, younger than me.
Walk faster.
The angry hiss in my ear snaps me out of my flashback. God damn it! I was just about to get to the good part! What was that memory just now? I'm more concerned about the girl who saved me than I am about the men encountering.
Wow. Damn.
The two thugs marched me along, still holding me by the arms.
Can't believe she was in a place like that. Yeah, talk about giving us a runaround.
I can't figure out what they're talking about. A place like what? Giving the runaround? Do you know me? The two men look at each other.
Wait, are you the other one?
One of them peers closely into my face. What are you talking about? What do you mean? A place like... I stop as a sudden idea comes to me. Hold on. Are you talking about that storehouse? The men look utterly confused.
What are you talking about?
One of them asks. I explained that I lost my memory. Now this seems to make them pretty anxious.
We gotta report this.
One of the men takes out his cell phone and makes a call. He informs whoever's on the other hand and that I'd lost my memory. I have no idea what's going on. Based on what I can follow from the conversation, though, it seems these were the people who had put me in that storehouse. But why had they done that? Why had they just left me unguarded? One of the guys asked if I was the other one. What could that possibly mean?
Is he talking about Canaan, I wonder?
Huh. Could it be? Did they abduct me because they mistook me for someone else? If so, who? The more I try to think, the more money this all gets. Calm down. Just calm down. Let's think of what we know. What What I do know for sure is that I woke up inside that storehouse. And evidently I took a blow to the head. And that's the cause of my amnesia. Hold on. That's strange. If these people had kidnapped me before, well, why wasn't the storehouse, well, locked?
Oh my god. Maybe Canaan rescued her, and then she woke up in the meantime. Like while she was out doing something else.
Seems pretty sloppy if they want to keep someone confined.
That's exactly what I was saying before.
What could all this possibly mean? It's no use. I haven't the foggiest. None of this makes any sense at all.
Let go of her.
Oh, it's someone else.
I craned my neck to see you spoke.
Oh my god, I bet that's him. Tuteno, I bet that's Tuteno.
It's the man with the cane who was at the security office.
Who the hell are you?
One of my captors barks. Listen, if you guys have ever seen a movie, you totally know that guy's gonna kick your asses.
I said, let her go. Did you not hear?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Tuteno.
The man with the cane pulls a gun from his suit pocket.
Get lost. This isn't worth dying over.
The two men take a few steps back and then bolt out of the alleyway. Who are you? My voice trembles slightly.
Guess he's not here.
The man takes a quick look around. He? Do you mean Mr. Yanagishida?
All that matters is that he's not here.
Is he talking about Achi?
Gun in hand, the man slowly approaches.
Hitomi Osawa, I know you've done nothing wrong.
Uh-oh.
Wah. I feel a jolt of surprise at the name. Oh, crap.
No, she's gonna think she's a Tomi. Oh god.
Hitomi Osawa? Is that my name? His face mask of stone. The man points the gun right at my head.
Pretty sure that that's him. Oh fucking hell, no! There's gotta be a reason why he keeps trying to kill her. There's gotta be.
Please, no hard feelings.
Oh no. Is this gonna be a bad end? Unless something happens? To be continued? Looks like I made all the right choices. Oh my god. All right, since yeah. Oh my god! That was a straight shot all the way to the end. Oh my god, you guys. I literally made it to the fucking end. I can't believe it that we completely finished that path. Oh my god. That would make sense, Jishan. That's probably why. I can't believe that I actually got the... Alright, let's go to Osawa. Oh, we completed her hour.
I do not want others intruding into my domain. Accordingly, I do not intrude on others. That is how I live my life. That is how I forge my sense of calm. But something has begun to drive me mad. The boundary between myself and others have started to collapse.
Frederica Berncastle.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I will become something other than myself. And that is one thing I fear I could never bear.
Oh, no, you don't. Kajiwara tackled Tanaka as he strode toward the door. The two men collapsed in a heap in the front entryway.
Hey!
Tanaka barked.
What are you doing?
Hold still. Kajiwara ran his bug tracker over Tanaka's body. It began beeping loudly. Aha! Kajiwara pulled off Tanaka's necktie clip. It's a listening device. Tanaka's face went pale. Where did you get this? Kajiwara demanded.
I got it at a garage sale. Well,
Tanaka trailed off into silence. Ooh, who's saying that? I gave it to him. I don't know who's talking. Oh, she gave it to him. I gave it to him. It was I who appeared on the second floor landing.
You were listening in.
Osawa asked brokenly. Ma'am, Kajiwara said, would you mind explaining this? For once he seemed deadly serious. Oh, I was barely able to hear a thing. That's what I get for going with something so cheap. I held out a dangling earpiece. When and where did you get that? Earlier today, when I left to do some shopping. And why did you plant a listening device on Mr. Tanaka? Kajiwara asked.
that's what I want to know.
Tanaka chimed in. Yes, Evelyn, it was me. Why would you do this, Mrs. Osawa? He was trembling. Oh, that's Tanaka saying that.
Why would you do this, Mrs. Osawa?
Oh, you were outside emailing someone earlier, weren't you, Mr. Tanaka? I saw you from the window. Emailing? Kajiwara looked into Tanaka's face. I nodded. He came back into the house shortly afterward, and I asked him where he'd gone. And what do you think he said? She was practically gloating, playing to her little audience. She began stalking downstairs. He said he'd gone to check on something at the lab, despite the fact that he was out in the yard there, fiddling with his phone the whole time. Poppycock. So I figured if I bugged him, he might show his true colors and... Enough. Oh, is that someone else? Oh, that's Osawa.
Enough.
Osawa cut his wife off. Tanaka had been emailing Hitomi, of course, but he couldn't reveal that now because Kajiwara is right there. I think I get what happened here, Kajiwara interposed. He folded his arms. Your wife thought that Mr. Tanaka was in contact with the kidnappers, and so she planted a listening device on him. The detective peered at Tanaka. Who were you emailing, sir?
Yes, that's right,
I chirped.
show us your phone, Mr. Tanaka. Let's see what you're really up to. Time to pull the mask off this Scooby-Doo villain. Or is there some reason you don't want to show us?
Osawa started to panic. If the police checked out the cell phone, they'd find emails from Hitomi. And if the kidnappers somehow found out about that, Maria's life would be in danger. But I was still relentlessly advancing on Tanaka.
Stop this!
Darling.
She turned to him in surprise.
Tanaka was sending emails on my behalf.
Osawa said.
I asked him to do it.
And just who was he emailing?
It was...
He needed to think of a lie fast. Oh my god, I want to do it. I think I gotta say. Yep, you're exactly right, Zarmagus. There's only one true option here.
It was Pretty Honey.
The room went silent.
Pretty...
Oh, that's Kajiwara.
Pretty... Wait. What did you say, sir?
Kajiwara asked after a long, awkward moment.
Honey.
Osawa replied meekly.
My apologies. I didn't quite catch that. One more time.
Pretty Honey.
Osawa's voice was scarcely audible.
Pretty Honey?
I asked, sounding ashamed on his behalf.
Who in the hell is that?
Osawa felt his cheeks burning. Of all the names he might have chose, why had he picked that one?
Who is it, sir?
Kajiwara demanded. He regarded Osawa's face keenly.
A personal associate of mine. You wouldn't know them. They go to another school in Hokkaido.
But why ask Tanaka to send the messages, sir?
Kajiwara asked.
Don't you have a computer in your study? Couldn't you have sent the emails yourself?
My computer was having problems sending email. I'm not sure what the issue was. Look, the point is there's no reason to worry about Tanaka's emails. Now, I assume we're done here. I need Tanaka to run some errands for me.
With that, Osawa opened the front door. Tanaka gave him a quick bow and headed out the door.
Hey!
Oh, hey, wait! I started to go after him.
Just calm down.
Osawa barred the way.
There's no way he's connected to the kidnappers. Can't you see that?
His voice cracked, and he shuddered at a sudden rush of emotion.
There, sir.
Kajiwara said consolingly.
She's just deeply worried about your daughter.
I turned around and marched back upstairs. Okay, so that was a false alarm, so Tanaka is not evil.
But still, if she is that worried, giving a tie clip as a gift seems a bit...
Clothing accessory meant to hold one's necktie in place. In the old days, they were a quintessential part of the salaryman's outfit, along with cufflinks and the company badge. Recently, tie clips have come back into vogue with some older men, now more frequently referred to as tie bars. Kajiwara's muttering trailed off.
What do you mean?
Osawa asked.
Nothing, sir. Not important.
The detective waved a hand dismissively, but there had been a definite moment of suspicion in his voice. What is that?
Well, back to work.
Kajiwara headed back into the living room. Osawa returned to his study and sat in front of his computer. He had no desire to be in the presence of the detectives, who now crowded his living room. The Ayakamiki fan forum for people 40 and over was still open on his monitor. He reloaded the page and saw his earlier thread had gotten a reply. Oh! I wonder who this actually is. Imagine if Pretty Honey is Kajiwara. Oh my god, Jin-chan, you had the same thought as me at the same time! Imagine if Pretty Honey is Kajiwara. That would be incredible. Oh my god. It was from Pretty Honey, a regular contributor to Osawa's threads. But she's definitely not over 40. So it can't be Kano's girlfriend. Pretty Honey is the username of someone who posts regularly on the Ayakamiki fan forum. Seems to know a lot about agriculture and the police, as evidenced by statements such as, "If the world were a farm with 100 people," as well as a tendency to post on another site called the 87th Precinct Telecommunity. Oh my god, I think it might be! Incidentally, Shinya Kano's girlfriend Rumi also posts on the 87th Precinct Telecommunity from time to time. She also has had several massive arguments with Pretty Honey there, with the latter... Oh, I see, so it's not her. Okay. With the latter criticizing the police for not doing their job, while Rumi insists that police work is very difficult and deserves more credit. Oh my god. It's gotta be Kajiwara. They're gonna keep doing this. It's gotta be Kajiwara. Because it's another person involved with the police. It's gotta be Kajiwara. It's gotta be. Because there's no other... unless it's either Kajiwara or the other old dude. Kano's boss. Yeah. Well, no, I think Kano's girlfriend's dad is too serious to use a username like that. I think it's either Kano's boss or Kajiwara. The farm mentioned, that's right. Oh my god, interesting. That is possible. But interesting. Huh. It could also be Kano. Interesting. Yeah, it could be it could be a number of people. True. Although I would really love it if it was Kajiwara, but yeah, you're right. It's got to be him. Oh my god.
I'm opposed to the idea of Ayakamiki expanding into America. We should be able to enjoy the success she's earned in Japan without having to struggle overseas. Aya has done so much for us. I'd like her to keep supporting Japan forever.
The message was festooned with the sort of emoticons that a young girl might use. I only claim to be a 19-year-old female college student. Yeah, I was going to say that, although the community was meant for Ayakamiki fans 40 and over, the settings allowed anyone to post there. And honestly, faking your age on a forum is the easiest thing in the fucking world. The only young woman among the members, however, was Pretty Honey. The thread continued.
By the way, have you tried the Eye of Fortune Teller yet? There's a link below. Fortune telling, huh?
Oh, we got a movie here. Kinda lucky, kinda lucky, kind of lucky. The practice of determining a person's future or luck or life events using cards, horoscopes, and or other methods of divination. Most people believe such prognostication when it foretells something good, and don't believe it when the outlook is bad. That's about as much faith in fortune telling as someone should have. It's incredible, but I do know that in Asian cultures, fortune telling used to be a super serious thing. Like in ancient times. Like they put like legitimate amount of like huge amount of resources and stock into fortune telling in ancient times in Asian cultures. When the first emperor of China was literally just burning everything to the ground except for the absolute essentials to society and things he liked. He left, one of the things he left, Qin Shi Huang left was fortune telling. He left the study of fortune telling alone. It was one of the very few things he left. That's how ingrained it was into ancient Eastern culture. Osawa stared. Should he ask it whether Maria was safe? If it gave him a good answer, he'd believe it. If it were a bad answer, he wouldn't. It might be worth a shot, just for the peace of mind it'd bring. He clicked a link and the Eye of Fortune Teller page came up. It asked you to enter your birth date and sex, and then Ayakamiki would offer advice. Osawa followed the instructions, entering his date of birth, selecting male, and then clicking next. Yeah, I think Osawa would be the tower. The tower or the hanged man, I think, is Osawa. A few seconds later, his fortune was displayed. You're a very work-minded person. That's true. He'd offer some insight on Maria, but instead it was just a write-up about his personality. Did y'all ever take those personality tests ages back where they say, what such and such character are you? And the questions would be like example, say if it was an Umineko character test. Like, what is it? Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in certainty? Do you believe in logic and things like that? Like those would be the questions, like things like super obvious relating to certain characters. And it would be super easy to get who you wanted to get. Oh my god. You'd never be able to get by without the devoted support of those around you. But you probably don't realize that, do you? It's a big mistake to think you can get through all of life's challenges on your own. There's nothing cool about being ignorant. If you don't get over your indifference to the world might start to harbor quite a grudge. Find a way to connect more deeply with the people around you and start living a better life before it's too late. Damn, this is really involved for some cheapo thing that somebody probably programmed in 3 seconds on an idol's website. Just do that and you're sure to have a wonderful future ahead. Famous people who got your result? Shinosuke Orai, playwright. Oh! The head of the Wandering Angels Theater Troupe. He has an interview appointment with Minoru Norikawa at 2:30 this afternoon. Oh, so we're actually going to meet him then. I think we might have briefly in last time of Norikawa. Osawa couldn't help but feel that the advice was painfully appropriate. He went back to the forum and replied to Pretty Honey.
Nice to hear from you again, Pretty Honey. I definitely know how you feel about Ayakamiki being ours. Still, I'm confident she's got what it takes to persevere and succeed in America. And if she does fail, well, all of us in Japan will be here to welcome her back to the same. All the same. Guess this voyage to America I've concocted just has me a little worked up.
Osawa clicked post and leaned back in his chair.
Mr. Osawa! Mr. Osawa!
I knew it was Kajiwara. It was Kajiwara, shouting from outside the door.
First the toilet, then lunch. What is it?
First the toilet, then lunch. What is it now?
There's been a development in the case. Please join us in the living room. We have important matters to discuss.
Same, Jess. Although, I am really satisfied with, honestly, most aspects of my life right now. I think I'm quite lucky, actually. You know, as much as, you hear me bitch a lot, I honestly feel I am truly lucky to, I have a family, I have a house that I live in. I don't own it, but I think it's quite nice. I have a child. So yeah, I am quite thankful for everything I have in life, seriously. Kajiwara has a detective face on. Ooh, she looks like she's in a boss's chair here. When Osawa entered the living room, I was already there, looking stern and solemn.
Now that you're both here, Kajiwara said, allow me to share what we know. We've identified a location that appears to be the syndicate's hideout.
You have? What about Maria? Is she there?
Osawa exclaimed.
We still haven't been able to ascertain whether your daughter is safe.
Well then, what were these important matters you needed to discuss?
Osawa felt a wave of anxiety rush through him. As long as there's proper moderation. Jess, that's what I think. Since if it's an official forum, I'd be less worried because hopefully they'd get decent moderators.
The hideout in question is a condominium in Hiru, and it's owned by...
By whom?
Mr. Osawa, please calm down.
Tell me! Go on. Out with it!
Kajiwara took a deep breath. I have a feeling we're gonna get kicked out in a second.
The residence is owned, dun dun dun, by Mamoru Tanaka.
Oh! Ah! Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Osawa was speechless. He couldn't process what he was hearing. Tanaka.
Lies!
I shrieked.
Just what are you implying? That Mr. Tanaka is the kidnapper? Where's your proof? With all due respect, ma'am, weren't you suspicious of Mr. Tanaka yourself? Well, I suppose, but you did go so far as to stick a listening device on him.
Flustered, I withdrew into a vacant silence. I wonder why she's defending him. The sudden ringing of the phone startled everyone in the room. Was that Tanaka? No, it couldn't be. There was no way. The phone was wiretapped. The detective wearing the headset nodded to Kajiwara, who in turn motioned for Osawa to pick up.
Hello?
He said cautiously. I have no idea who this is. I'll just say it in like a Zero type voice.
Hello. Is this the home of Maria Osawa?
The voice was not Tanaka's. Osawa didn't recognize it, but the veil of despair that hung before him thinned slightly.
Is this the home of Hitomi Osawa?
This time, the man on the phone used Hitomi's name instead.
Yes, that's right.
The caller immediately hung up. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. As Osawa stood there dumbstruck, Kaziwara, I can't read today. As Osawa stood there dumbstruck, Kajiwara gently took the receiver and hung up the phone. One of the detectives addressed Kajiwara.
We've traced the source of the call to...
Oh, that was one of the random detectives.
We traced the source of the call to a cell phone. Also, we pinpointed the base station used. Inform Director Kuze so we can prepare a team, just in case. Just in case?
Osawa asked.
What do you mean by that?
Kajiwara frowned slightly.
Just because this is a kidnapping case doesn't mean that every phone call comes from the kidnapper. We'll look into it, of course, but...
I see.
Besides, right now, confirming Mr. Tanaka's whereabouts takes priority. Don't you agree?
Osawa nodded.
Someone should call him,
The detective asked.
I'll do it.
I got out a cell phone and dialed up Tanaka.
Where was Mr. Tanaka headed?
Kajiwara asked. He eyed Osawa keenly. Damn, I forgot. Oh, fuck. No, I forgot. That was way back in the last chapter. Fuckberries. No. Jeez. What do I do? Oh, boy. No, puppy, what are we gonna do? Exactly, like he sent it to work, but who knows if he's actually going there. Like, I don't know. I might have a feeling if, I don't know, Tanaka might be innocent, I think. I don't know. Tanaka feels like a red herring. like, I suppose saying that he sent him to pick up some documents, but... let's see. How about, I don't know, just this seems like nothing's gonna come. That's true. With Achi, we saw him talking on the phone about the blue minivan. You know what, so I'll say I don't actually know, because he definitely wasn't at work.
I don't actually know.
Even leaving out the part about Hitomi, that was still the truth. If Tanaka was behind the kidnapping, Osawa knew he ought to tell the police about the blue minivan and the emails from his daughter. But part of him still trusted Tanaka deep down, and he couldn't bring himself to reveal it all.
We have investigators en route to Tanaka's condominium, Kajiwara said. Let's wait for them to report in.
Yeah, I think that's right. Tanaka really does feel like a red herring to me.
We have investigators en route to Tanaka's condominium, Kajiwara said.
Oh, wait, how did I repeat that? I thought I already read that. I guess I got a big sense of deja vu. On the far side of the room, I was Sorry, I had to sneeze. I was squawking in frustration. Despite several attempts, she hadn't been able to get through to Tanaka. Kajiwara's phone rang and he pulled it from his pocket.
Kano,
Oh wow, Kajiwara and Kano talking.
what's going on?
He headed into the one corner as he spoke into the receiver.
I suppose that'd be all right. What for, though?
After a few more quiet words, Kajiwara held his phone out to Osawa. Oh wow. So Osawa and Kano are going to interact for the first time.
One of the investigators on the scene would like to speak with you.
Frowning in confusion, Osawa took hold of the phone.
Osawa speaking. Can I help you? This is Detective Kano from the Shibuya precinct. Time is critical, so I just need to cut to the chase here.
There was a pause as the speaker took a deep breath before continuing.
Did you give the antiviral drug to your daughter, Hitomi?
Are we going to get locked out?
What?
Osawa was so startled that his voice got in his throat.
What are you talking about?
The antiviral research was top secret. So how did some detective from Shibuya precinct know it? I bet this is how we're going to have to get back to Kano. I bet. But I'll try to remember this from next time. Osawa was bewildered. It's only 20, wow.
I'm the one asking the question here, Mr. Osawa. Did you give the antiviral drug to your daughter, Hitomi? I'm not sure I understand the question. I know what this syndicate is really after, Mr. Osawa.
Osawa's mind went blank when he heard what Kano said next. He could give no reply.
Mr. Osawa?
The detective continued after a moment.
Is everything all right?
Without really thinking, Osawa hung up. Oh, God. They were after the virus? Did he mean the UA virus kept at the lab? Wait, hold on. The detective had to be wrong about that. The kidnappers must have the UA virus already.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have to do what I did to Hitomi.
Oh my God, it really was Hitomi who had the antivirus. That's why they left her alone. That's why they left Maria alone.
Do not look away. These are your crimes.
At last, Osawa understood what those emails from A were all about. I wonder if that's Canaan. They were a preview of the tragedy that was yet to unfold. The kidnappers probably meant to start the main event soon. It may already be too late to stop them.
Mr. Osawa,
Kajiwara asked.
are you all right?
The detective gazed with concern into Osawa's ashen face. Bracing himself, Osawa spoke up, his voice hoarse and dry.
A killer virus is about to be unleashed in Tokyo, and I know who's responsible. It's me.
Oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh boy. The sudden confession caused the detectives on site to stir like a hornet's nest.
Please, arrest me.
Feeling the weight of his crimes crushing down on him, Osawa dropped his gaze to the floor. He held up both his wrists. Oh, come on, you know there's more to the story than this. All you gotta do is interrogate him. Tell them everything you know. If you're coming clean. Tell them here, there's no time.
I'll tell you everything down at the station.
He said.
Anything you need to know.
Oh my god, they have that Uni Queensland store too. We have... What? Oh no, this is just his imagination. Osawa, imagine boy bodies dropping left and right. There were limits to what might be cured by the small stockpile of antiviral in his lab that Curling contained. If they were unable to quarantine the infected in time, then Shibuya, no, all of Japan might be engulfed in a pandemic that the drug could never stop. A pandemic. Surely that could never happen just in science fiction. A massive outbreak of a particular infection on a regional or global scale. In 14th century Europe, a massive cholera outbreak is said to have killed 2/3 of the population. And the Spanish flu outbreak in the early 20th century killed at least 25 million people worldwide. Given modern advances in transportation, some researchers are of the opinion that the global risk of pandemic is higher than ever before. We all know that can't happen. That's just science fiction. Anyone who says otherwise is just trying to get people not to vote for you. He could only hope that his complying with the authorities might help stop the spread of the infection before it's too late. What the fuck? Oh, it's a bad end! Okay, it's only happened because of what Kano said to him. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like next time we'll be dealing with Kano. The thought of the UA virus devastating Japan filled Osawa with despair. Blaming himself, he asked to be arrested. But this only happened because of what Kano said to him. A simple error in word choice led Osawa to a completely wrong conclusion. Kano ought to properly inform Osawa just what the kidnappers were after. Okay, so basically it's, that was a choice made on Kano's side. But damn, it's kind of early. Oh, fuck. That was a bit too short. God damn it. Let's see the time chart. Yeah, that was only, how far is Achi again? I forget what Achi needed to... What was wrong with Achi? Oh, no, he has a keep out, so... I need to jump to him from somebody. Probably Minorikawa. Let's see. I am wondering now. Today is, what day? It's Tuesday night. It's actually Wednesday now because of the time change, but it's Tuesday. Okay. So yeah. Let's continue. Why not? Let's continue with Kano. Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. If I want to start, yeah, Kano.
Let's go.
Yeah, since I don't have to stream tomorrow, we could go longer than normal.
Canaan?
Kano muttered.
What's Canaan?
The stench of blood hung heavily in the basement bar. Stanley was silent, staring at the criminal's corpse.
Hey, do you know anything about this?
Kano asked. Still, Stanley gave no response.
The silent treatment again, huh?
Kano huffed. The American glanced at him gravely.
In all likelihood, the one who did this was acting alone. Alone? Against this many other people? Who on earth? There's no need for y'all to know. Cut the crap!
Kano snapped. He grabbed Stanley by the collar.
If there's someone involved in this case who's capable of something like this, I need to know about it. How am I supposed to do my job if you keep me in the dark?
Stanley remained stone-faced.
Look, I'm not afraid of the risks.
Kano said.
And I'll be a lot more effective if you at least fill me in on the basics here. More you know, the sooner you'll wind up dead, son.
Kano tightened his grip.
But it's okay if I wind up dead while I'm still in the dark, huh? Fine.
Stanley said.
I'll answer your first question.
He brushed Kano's arm aside.
Canaan is the name of a covert operative from the Middle East.
In simple terms, a type of spy that infiltrates hostile territory to carry out various clandestine activities.
I believe she's the one who killed the people here. The Middle East. A covert operative?
Kano hadn't expected spycraft to be involved with this.
Yeah. She's an assassin and a cryptanalysis specialist.
Cryptanalysis? That's a new one for me. I guess, is that like a code breaker?
Do y'all recall the mass jailbreak from Abu Ghraib prison a while back?
Damn. That is a word I haven't heard in a long time. A prison in Iraq, west of Baghdad. Under the Hussein government, it was an internment facility for political prisoners. But following the Iraq War, it was used by the U.S. Army to house prisoners of war. In April of 2004, photographs of detainees being tortured by U.S. soldiers were released, causing a massive scandal. President Bush later made the decision to have the facility demolished.
Canaan was the one who provided the intel the escapees used to get out.
Kano was at a loss for words. The case was suddenly starting to seem a whole lot more sinister. Whoever this Canaan was, she'd apparently killed nearly a dozen people with only a knife. She was clearly no one to trifle with. Just what kind of individual were they dealing with here? He could scarcely imagine. Once again, Kano surveyed the crime scene. Each of the murdered criminals had had his throat slit. From the look at the deep, clean cuts, the killer hadn't hesitated in the slightest.
Okay, so then what connection does this Canaan have with the mastermind behind the kidnapping?
If Canaan had killed all the foreign syndicate members in the bar, did that mean she and the person behind the kidnapping were enemies? That would be cool if that was true. See, that the second thing is what I thought at first, but I really like his first thought. Or perhaps she and the kidnapper were working in concert, and she'd carried out these slayings as part of some plan to get rid of some loose ends.
Now, I believe I said I'd answer one question.
Turning away, Stanley picked up a file from atop a nearby table. Apparently, he wasn't in the sharing mood. Realizing that further questions would be pointless, Kano peered sidelong at the file as Stanley opened it. Inside was a detailed map of Shibuya. There were various routes marked with arrows and times.
That's the plan for the ransom relay.
Kano was so excited he blurted his thoughts out loud. It appeared that the ultimate goal for the ransom was a condominium. Oh my god, that's where Tanaka lives. The address and the time, 1420, were written in red ink. It's a red truth. Kano put in an immediate call to the investigation task force to relay this information.
The final destination is Ground Hill 405 in Hiru 534, Shibuya. All right,
Kuze told him.
we'll look into who owns the condo in question. You and Stanley head over there now. I'm sending backup to go in with you. You have authorization to apprehend the suspect.
Finally, hearing the order that he'd so long been waiting for, Kano felt a spark of determination flare inside him. Da 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 da.
All right, let's go!
He said, some of his excitement slipping into his voice. Stanley, still solemn, closed the file and followed him outside of the bar. Stanley drove along the Inokashira Dori toward Hiru, where the fishing lot. Goddamn, I cannot read today. Where the finish line for the ransom relay was located. His demeanor was cold and brooding, in sharp contrast with Kano's gung-ho readiness. Buddy cop movie. He seemed lost in some deep and cheerless thought. Kuze's voice came in over the wireless as the car came onto the Meiji Dori.
We've identified the owner of the condominium.
Kano held his breath in anticipation. The name Kuze spoke caught him by surprise entirely. God damn it. Okay. I'm guessing we have to jump. Yeah, we have to get to this jump from Osawa to get to Kano. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'll be able to remember that for next time, so let me just make the jump really quick. Yep, even though, but for any logical reason, we should just be able to keep going forward with Kano, but nope, gotta do the fucking jump. Son of a bitch. Hello, Uwu, welcome to the stream. We're about to end, though. Oh my god. So, next time. We will continue with Kano's story. Oh wow, it's just been 2 hours right now. Okay. Jeez. Next time we will continue with Kano's story. I am super excited. Damn, the plot is getting all crazy wacky. Awesome. Seriously, you guys. I am enjoying the absolute fuck out of this. Oh my god. I just... seriously, you guys. I do wonder what the last hour is. Like when does the day end? That's something I'm really wondering. Cause like if that's not too big of a spoiler, y'all could tell me, those who have played the game before, because I do want to know what the last hour block is, like how far I am in the game. Yeah, definitely you should go to sleep, Void Dweller. Until next time. Yes. Yes. Okay, so Thursday is more Archinelico, and Friday we will pick this right back up. So until then, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.